the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, do players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. LaVine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. Now here's Brown. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Brown against LaVine. Jaylen Brown. That one's good.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Tatum against DeRozan. Outside LaVine. The shake. Rejected by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
We played just over a minute here in the first. White with the steal. Outside, Brown. Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan outside. LaVine with it. Outside, Williams. And stolen by Williams. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Free throw drops for Williams. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
6 to shoot. Here's LaVine for 3. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Tatum against DeRozan. And here's Tatum. Williams a screen on DeRozan. Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
One shot.
Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
DeRozan against Tatum. Over DeRozan. That one rolls around and rims out.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
There's a screen. Pass to Dosunmu. Jacks up a 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Now here's Tatum. Williams a screen on Vucevic. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leaner?
To the inside, Williams, 2 points. That one goes. Williams has got 5.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
White for three. Buries it from three.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Williams, a screen on Tatum. Here's DeRozan. And again, it's Chicago.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Brown. Knocked loose. And stolen by Williams. Levine against Williams. Levine with a screen on White. Here's Dosunmu. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up one.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity. Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Down the first one. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Brown inside. He's covered by Levine. DeRozan against Tatum. Pass to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Brown for three. And the Celtics another three.
Well, one of the most valued shots in all the NBA, the corner three, and Jaylen Brown makes easy work of it.
Takes a three. And it's Levine with the three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Tatum. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
With good defense on you, you've got to stay locked to the rim. Jason Tatum does just that.
Pass to Levine. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Celtics on D. 3-point lead. Fires it.
If you're going to play for this team, you've got to be willing to mix it up on the defensive end. And Jason Tatum gets in the space of the shooter. That's nice.
White on the wing from outside the arc. Second chance effort. And it's Williams with the bucket inside. Williams has got 8 points.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Williams is checked in for Boston. Brogdon comes in for Tatum. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. The Celtics second. In third, Chicago.
You know, you really didn't want to send either team to the line if you had any ideas about winning.
White with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Williams, a screen on DeRozan. Hits the trifecta. He's got 9.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Levine finds DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Levine.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's mid-range game is as good as it gets in the NBA, and the textbook pretty jumper. Go to work, DeMar.
White for three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Vucevic, a screen on Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Over Williams. Vucevic gets the bucket. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Well, I think this is a great area of growth for DeMar DeRozan. His ability to use his teammates to enhance the team scoring.
And it's Brogdon missing. The Bulls have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
DeRozan. And again, it's Chicago.
Well, try as you might, you've got to contest and try to contain DeMar DeRozan. The defense pretty good, but he's even better.
Tries it from the top of the key. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 11 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Jones, he's checked in for Williams. To Jones. Here's DeSumo. He's guarded by White. Jones with a screen on Brown. Shot clock at 5. And rejected.
Oh, always fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send it back.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Dragic comes in for DeSumo. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Well, Jaylen Brown has a ton of upside, and he shows it with his passing ability there.
Outside Jones. Vucevic, a screen on Williams. Dragic outside. Vucevic in the post. Working on Williams. And again, Chicago, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Brogdon. The three is up. The shot misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Dragic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You love that Dragic's game is just always full tilt, all out, relentless, all the time.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Levine. Drummond to screen on Tatum. Here's Levine. Goes back up. Drummond with the bucket. And that makes it a tie ball game.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Williams finds Tatum. That three's off the mark. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Tatum, coming off a 34-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Sinks it from distance. Tatum's got 5.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Pass to Levine. Outside White. Shots blocked, and they'll get another chance.
Well, Zach LaVine draws a level of defensive attention that allows him to draw contact.
Off on the first.
You know, Zach LaVine entered the league as an elite athlete and with instincts to score the basketball. But what you love is this guy wants to contribute to winning, and you see that by his willingness to compete on the defensive end.
And the second free throw is good.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
And he nails the third. The Celtics with the lead. On the wing, Tatum. And the layup is good. He has 7.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
Jones with a screen on Tatum. Here's Levine for 3. Horford pulls it in.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Outside Tatum. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon, and the Celtics another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Dragic outside. Back to Levine. Drummond, the screen on Tatum. Here's Levine. Rebounded by Brogdon. Outside Tatum. From deep three-point range. And that's not going to go. No shortage of score. Here at the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And the Celtics in possession here. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Tatum and Williams are your small and power forwards. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Horford in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Well shot.
That one misses for Tatum. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Brogdon. Now Tatum. 12 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to White. He gets it in there. White's got his first points of the game.
What we know about Goran Dragic is this guy is a great facilitator, so willing to get his teammates involved.
And Boston calls time here. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Number 5 is DeMar DeRozan.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Tatum against Jones. And there's Horford on the assist from Tatum.
Well, this is where Al Horford gets going, right? He's a high percentage shooter anytime he's got deep post position.
Jones sets a screen. Here's DeRozan. Boston with a rebound. Here's Brogdon. A 23-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Now here's White. It's a 10-point game. Pass to DeRozan. Elbow shot on the way, and he hits the jump shot. DeRozan's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, you get into the space of DeMar DeRozan on the perimeter, and he'll give you the blow-by. Let him get a clean look at a jump shot, and he'll burn you that way, too.
Here's Tatum. Here's Hauser, defended by DeRozan. Hauser, that's good. And the Celtics lead by 10. For Chicago, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Dragic outside. Launches a 3. The shot no good. And Boston going the other way now. And here's Tatum. He's got 15. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. Screen by Horford. Pritchard, no good. Pritchard's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Dragic outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Absolutely great timing on the putback by Andre Drummond.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Hauser for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. 5 points in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
DeRozan outside. Jones, the pass to DeRozan. It's not going to go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Brogdon. DeRozan with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drive. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
And the Bulls call time here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams. Is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. Dosunmu on the wing. He's guarded by White. Blocked.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
Just 5 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. A good-looking shot from the wing. DeRozan's got 10 points.
Well, I think one thing about DeRozan, I don't think there's a phase in the game that he can't score from. This guy is so well-rounded.
Brown, a screen on Williams. Tatum, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. And that one falls for Tatum. And Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by the Bulls. White on the wing. And it's all from three-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
White with it. Vucevic, a screen on Brogdon. White, the pass to Vucevic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Give him 8 points now.
Well, Vucevic has a great understanding of the pick-and-roll game, and his experience paying off there.
Williams, a screen on Levine. Brown passes to Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. and Williams drops them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Levine. Here's White. Over Brogdon. Again, the Bulls score.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Brogdon. Driving inside. Over White. And there's Brogdon with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brogdon's got 5.
There is just a consistency to Malcolm Brogdon's shot. Doesn't matter if it's a mid-range, it looks the same.
Here's Dosunmu, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Tatum.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he drops the first. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
The Celtics have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Now White. Pass to Brogdon. Drives to the hoop. And the bucket is good. He has 7.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Vucevic, a screen on White. White, the pass to Vucevic. Over Williams. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Brogdon finds Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That'll be a second foul of the game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Here's White. Here's the 3.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself. One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Shot by Levine, no good. Boston's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Puts up a 3, and it's in. Only 2 for 9, though.
This is what Levine's working on, pulling up when the defense gives it to him.
Pass to Brogdon. From 15 feet away. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. And a change for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for White. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. And here's Vucevic. LaVine with a screen on Horford. Here's Williams. He has 7. 5 to shoot. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Horford, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Vucevic has got 12.
Well, the post game, the jump shot, Vucevic, a capable scorer who loves taking over on the offensive end.
And it's Brogdon missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Vucevic gets the bucket. Now just a 3-point Boston lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Screen by Horford. And here's Brown for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's DeRozan. A 35-point game for him in the win against Utah. Brogdon against LaVine. Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Now here's Vucevic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
And that one falls for Vucevic. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
1:27 left in the first half of this game. Horford, a screen on Williams. Pure from 3-point range. Tatum's got 21 points in the game.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
There's a screen. Pass to LaVine. Over Brogdon. Shot by LaVine, no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Tatum from long range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by White. Vucevic, a screen on White. Here's Dosunmu. Collects the 2 points near the hoop. Dosunmu's got 6 points. The Celtics with the lead. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tatum against Williams. Horford outside. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Brown against DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. Here's DeRozan. Again, the Bulls score.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And Kenny, were there any specific teams you looked forward to playing?
I mean, any team Shaq was on, because you had to be hyped for that, especially when you got Akeem, when they go on head-to-head. I always look forward to that.
Yeah, you're lucky you had him, Kenny, because you were terrified to come down into the paint.
Not true. I wasn't terrified, just a little bit shaky.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
How about these guys dropping daggers from distance? It's become contagious. The defense has to stay connected to these guys, Ernie.
And the way they've stretched the floor could open up other things for them offensively. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. In it forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Dosunmu is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 8.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Dosunmu's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, in the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
LaVine passes to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Tatum. DeRozan, and that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 14.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Baseline try. That shot off. And the Celtics going the other way now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to Tatum. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. LaVine against Brown. Pass to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Step back and fire. Again, the miss by DeRozan. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Now here's Tatum. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
And that one falls for Tatum. And the versatility White provides for this team is so important, Doris.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
Here's DeSumo. Give him 8. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. From the baseline. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 25 points in the game. DeRozan against Tatum. Shoots a fadeaway. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Williams passes to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Williams a screen on Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Yeah, the mid-range was something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Second is Robert Williams.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Levine passes to DeRozan. Shoots over Tatum. Oh, a beautiful finish by DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan's got 18.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Brown with it, guarded now by Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And the first one at the line is good. And how about Jaylen Brown doors? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
And both free throws good for Brown.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Tatum against DeRozan. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. White finds Tatum. Now here's Brown. He's covered by Levine. Brown passes to Horford. Right side Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Brown. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Well, can we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan? That's an easy second chance opportunity.
Pass to DeRozan. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. DeRozan's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Tatum against DeRozan. Screen by Horford. Here's Tatum. And Horford powers it home.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
Levine with a screen on Tatum. DeRozan outside. Pass to Levine. Lets it fly. The rebound, Celtics.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
White, the pass to Brown. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And here is DeRozan. 20 points for him. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Dosunmu on the wing. Vucevic, a screen on White. Back to Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by White. Dosunmu can't hit. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Outside Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Williams. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 18 points in the game.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
White, the pass to Tatum. No good from outside.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Here's Dosunmu. Give him 8. DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by White. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Dragic comes in for Dosunmu. On the wing, Jones. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 6. Dragic finds Jones. White on the wing. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Now here's Dragic. From 10 feet away, Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
This is what you call pulling the strings on the offensive end. Dragic with an assist. Yes, sir.
Tatum inside, defended by Jones. Tatum, good. Tatum's got 27 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Boston's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to White. Now Brogdon launches it on target from range. Brogdon's got 10 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Brown passes to Tatum. Outside Brogdon. Brown, a screen on White. To the paint. Tipped. Dragic with it. Jones with a screen on White. Lets it go from 14. Dragic misses.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Brown passes to Tatum. From deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And again, Chicago, no good. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
White, good.
Well, Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jones finds Vucevic. Dragic against White. Just 5 on the clock. Levine can't hit.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Outside White. Pass to Brogdon. Outside Brown. Outside Brogdon. Over White. And it's Brogdon missing.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Jones with a screen on White. Outside Jones. Brogdon against White. Over Brogdon. White can't hit.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Outside White. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
First one falls for him.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Brown. So is Chicago, going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Jones. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for White. Here's Dosunmu. Give him 8. He drops it from range.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Chicago's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Dragic. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You can tell that Dragic has worked so hard to build his consistency as a three-point shooter. Always takes the right shots.
Tatum passes to White. Screen by Horford. Can he keep it going? Oh, Drummond with a block. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Celtics up by 15. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The two Williams are in the middle. Grant at the 4, Robert at the 5. Jaylen Brown is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And so it's Boston with it. The Bulls making their last shot. Here's Hauser. Off the mark there with a 3. Chicago with the ball. It's a 13-point game. DeRozan outside. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Six on the shot clock. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
One shot.
You know, the determination that DeMar DeRozan plays with, it's sort of this steely, I'm going to get where I want to go, and don't sleep on his athleticism.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Now Brown. Williams a screen on White from 15 feet away. Here's Hauser. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Brown against White. 11 feet out. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 25 points in the game.
Well, you just love the concentration from Jaylen Brown. Contested jump shot, no problem.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Shot from the wing. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
To the left wing. Let's go with a three. Hauser can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
White, the pass to Jones. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now, here's Williams. Outside, Brown. Pass to Hauser. And here is Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Fires for 3. And it's Dragic with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Now the fearlessness of Goran Dragic. This guy's competitive, he's tough, and he's not going to back down, even if he's on the interior.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Goran Dragic is such a wily veteran, both of NBA and international play. He's a guy that doesn't let pressure get to him.
So he gets them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Brown. Williams, a screen on White. Brown passes to Williams. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Chicago. And the free throw, no good.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
It's Williams, high post. Working on Williams. Here's DeRozan. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
One shot.
That's good from DeRozan. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. Right side Brown. And the 10-footer finds the target. Brown's got 16 points here in the second half.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Now here's DeRozan. And again, it's Chicago.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. Some changes for Boston. Brogdon comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Dragic. And that one falls for Tatum. The Bulls have gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the 4th. Outside White.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Williams. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Boston has possession. They led the game at one point by 20. Williams against Tatum. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that one falls for Tatum. Chicago trailing here. Outside White. Williams, a screen on Brown. Here's DeRozan. Here's Williams. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 7 assists in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Brown. Williams, a screen on DeRozan. Brown passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now, Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
On the wing, DeRozan shoots over Brown. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Oh, some clutch scoring here. He's been on fire.
And here's Tatum. Outside Brogdon. Pass to White. Williams against Tatum. Williams with the screen. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. And Williams no good on that one. And the Bulls shooting an efficient 57% tonight. And that one's good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Celtics have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the 4th. Outside Tatum. Cash money on the open jump shot. Tatum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Levine finds DeRozan. Over Horford. And DeRozan gets it to go. On the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got 39. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Out left to the wing. Vucevic against Williams. Here's Levine for 3. Sinks the tray. Now just a 4-point Boston lead.
Well, Zach LaVine is shot ready, okay? So in the catch-and-shoot game, hands are up. I'm ready to catch and fire.
Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Levine.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And the shot goes down.
What a fantastic finish by Zach LaVine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
And Boston calls time here. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach of the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Boston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. White against White. Pass to Brown. For 3. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got 30 points.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
LaVine with a screen on White. Outside for LaVine. Launches it. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's White. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And stolen by Brown. White against DeRozan. White, the pass to Tatum, and there's a 3-second violation. Chicago has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's LaVine. Uses the glass on the layup. So it's Boston now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Tatum against Williams. They double-team Tatum. Pass to Brogdon. White with the steal. Now here's DeRozan. Shoots over Tatum. Here's Vucevic. Right through the D for the layup. Vucevic has got 22 points.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Boston, no good that time either. Chicago trailing here. Here's White, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And it's tied up with that one.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
And Boston calls time here.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Pass to Tatum. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 38 points.
He's been laser focused here in the fourth. Only one miss out of 5 attempts.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Boston on D. They led the game at one point by 20. Vucevic finds Levine. Fires the three. They got the rebound. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 24 points.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
DeRozan against Brown. 1:57 left to play in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Horford, a screen on DeRozan. And here's Brown for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way. To take the lead. And the play by Levine as he finishes it off for 2. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Levine delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
Tatum against Williams. Good. Tatum's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Levine passes to White. Brogdon against Levine. Picked by Vucevic. Lets it go. And that doesn't go either for Levine. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Now here's Tatum. White to 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
DeRozan against Brogdon. DeRozan double team. Second chance shot. The rebound, Celtics.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to White. The 3-ball. Money from deep.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 4. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. DeRozan double teamed. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Malcolm Brogdon has proven more than capable of producing at a high level on the offensive end, both as a scorer and as a passer. And we know he is a quality defensive player. Great positioning, great intellect. He's a true two-way force. Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. From deep three-point range, Williams misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's Boston with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in as New Balance presents our player of the game, Jason Tatum.